So, a lot of things have happened over the past 7 weeks, learning more about myself and more about what I'm actually studying, which is more about standardized testing. The thing about standardized testing is that for me, I feel like it's not useful to anybody. The only reason why it's not useful to anybody is because of how people perceive it. Many people think, a lot of people think that standardized testing is actually good for them. But at the same time, it's like, who's actually benefiting off of them? Here in the United States, all 50 states use some form of standardized test. The more popular ones are Texas and California. I live in Texas, so we do have a standardized test. The reason why they feel like it is more beneficial than going away from the standardized testing is due to the fact that you have more data, and a lot of these companies are out there selling pretty much their test. For me, I want to hope to actually eliminate the whole process when it comes to standardized testing. The reason why I want to do that is because I want to give the power of teaching back to teachers. More and more students are getting stressed out over a standardized test that they shouldn't be. The way that I would structure it is pretty much having it like a college course. The reason why I would have it kind of like a college course is you give a syllabus to the student, they put it in their folder or whatever they have stored, and they know what's expected of them. And then the teacher knows what they're going to be teaching on, as well as the parents. Parents also need to know. A lot of schools are going away from that, and they're actually just teaching of how to take a test. Many of these students do not know many of these students don't know what it is that they're learning. They just know like how to use a multiple choice and how to eliminate answers. They're not actually gaining any knowledge from it. So for me, I think that this is more of a thing that should be done. When it comes to the pros of not testing, you don't put stress on the kids. A lot of kids are stressed out over a test. And who's to say that someone is good at taking a test? Yeah, they can take a test, but how are they gonna actually know the material? Some people could excel at taking tests, but don't learn anything. It's just random guessing. And then you have some of these students who are excellent students in the classroom, but they can't take a test for the life of them. So how is it fair to the students that can do the material but not learn anything? As far as the cons to no testing, there's no actual data that's actually been collected. I think this poses a problem because how can we measure if they're actually learning something? How I see it is the way you would pass or advance to the next grade is by your grades. Pretty much. For us, for all of us in college, for us, we have to get at least a C in order to continue. If not, then, well, I guess you're repeating it. I think it would be more difficult and a little bit more challenging, but overall in the end, I think it should benefit everybody because teachers know exactly what to teach, know how to teach it instead of teaching a test, and students will be prepared. So when they get to college, they're going to be like, hey, I already know how the syllabus works. Because when I first started college, I didn't know how the syllabus works. Now that I'm used to it, it's a little bit more better and it's a little bit more easier overall. So standardized testing needs to be addressed overall. And I think we benefit. We got rid of it.